G'day legends, and welcome back to the episode of That Slot Car Bulletin for a Tuesday. As always, we have got plenty to get through. Some exciting news coming out of the AFX camp. F1 2023 cars, HO style, cannot wait. I believe they're being released in March. Don't hold me to it, but we have seen the latest pics. If you haven't seen, jump over to the video released earlier today. But of course, here's a quick sneak peek of that. Also, Policar's digital changeover has been tried and tested during a 12-hour race. Looks like it did pretty well, so very good news for Slotty Policar. Can't wait to see that finished. And I will give you a little bit of information about the channel being scammed. I can confirm now the channel was scammed out of a big chunk of change. I will do a full video on this. Very disappointing because it has put the channel back when it comes to trying to expand it into the slot shed that I'm hoping we can do. But we'll touch back on that a little bit later, and a full video to come of the investigation I've done in the background. But let's dive headfirst into the bulletin with Carrera. They're showing an incredible picture. You know the social media team do a good job. The trio of champions. I'll give you 2 seconds to guess which is my favorite. Yes, it's the Porsche, of course. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, but they do look good. The pictures look good. I guess the cars will look much, much better. Moving on to Scalatric, they are giving a free gift with different values of money that you spend. So please check out their Facebook, Instagram, and website for full details. But if you spend £50, £100, or £200, you get a different level of gift. But again, it won't last forever. So please check out all the information on their socials. And also the Aussie set. We know we're getting the 5 Aussie cars. We have seen 2 of them now. If you haven't checked that out, please jump over to the channel. A couple of videos ago, only a day ago, I think I released that. It was really good to get some exclusive shots from Scalatric. So thank you, legends. I appreciate that. And also, I will put a picture up now. This is a Aussie set that is coming. I was lucky enough to go to the toy fair in Melbourne, not open to the public, and I was allowed to film this. So this hasn't been shown, I don't believe yet. I've been given the green light. So that is another Aussie set coming. Really, really exciting. So there you go, some news from Scalatric. Next up, Scale Auto with some foam wheels. Yes, I'm going to say it out loud, some foamies. It's been a while since I've seen some foam wheels. They've got 2 sets here. They are for the Formula 90 to 97. We've got the Pro Comp 3, which is red. And if you take a look, it looks like the F1 cars. I love it, the Super Softs. And we've also got Pro Comp 4, which is the green, which I think is the green wets. I should know this. Intermediates is blue, green is wet, so it might be the other way around. So it's funny that they went that. Should have went with yellow for the mediums. So there you go. Anyways, 2 sets of compounds, red and green. Yeah, foamies. What do you think about the foamies? Next up, we have Fly Slot. They are showing some cars soon to come. Of course, being a Porsche fan, we'll hit off with the 9083, the 1000K Nürburgring for 1971. How can you not like this? Being a Porsche guy, of course I like it. Do we see, I think it is the year of the Porsche. I was gonna say, do we see too many Porsches? No, we don't, but it is definitely year of the Porsche. Also, 2 other beautiful cars that are coming. One is a club car. We'll start with the non-club car, the Renault 5 GT Turbo. This is, of course, a new model. This is the red version. Big fan of this. I do know someone who has a Renault Turbo 2 or Turbo 5, which is the rear-wheel drive big brother of this one. Same car, but heavily modified. And also, if you are in with the club, you can get the club version, which is signed by the driver, or they call it the pilot. So really cool to see. That one is available at club@flycarmodels.es. I believe if you're a club member. So some really cool news coming out of the Fly camp. Next up, AFX. I did mention this at the start. Yes, we are getting 2023 F1 cars. There's a lot of other stuff I'd love to share with you, but I can't because lucky for me, I did interview the lovely Elise from AFX here in Melbourne. That video will drop this week. Really fun interview. We got some good information, but more of just a projection of where AFX is going in 2024 and beyond. And let me tell you, there's a lot of new stuff coming, which is quite exciting. I did try and squeeze for some information on camera. Very hard to do so, I know. But also we have got the 2021 Camaro ZL1 looking tasty. Now I was lucky enough to have pretty much majority of the, well, we had all of the 2023 cars available for me to look at, which I did off camera. Everyone's seen them, there's nothing new there. The paint jobs are incredible. So keep your eye out. We've got an interview coming with AFX. We've also got the 2023 F1 cars being released, I believe in March, and much, much more. Next, Policar, I did mention at the start, they have tested their new Policar XXLC, I think I got that right, in action during a 12-hour race. Now, of course, they use the Oxygen Digital system. This is the crossover. It's good to see that they're doing some testing on a very, very big race. I didn't see if there was any reports of any faults, and I wouldn't imagine because, let's face it, it is Maurizio. He makes some beautiful stuff. So I can't wait to see. And you can see in the video here some racing action. Really cool to see. Big fan of digital. I don't show enough of it. I should, but I like how they are testing it. Now, when will it be available? I honestly don't know. I will try and find out for you, but very exciting to see. Next up, Racer Sideways with the M4 GT3 in the white kit. Take my money now. I loved it in the black stealth, the white kit you can go crazy on. Huge fan of the new Beamers. I love the new front grille. At the start, I was like, oh, this is when Beamer released the car. Now I absolutely love it. It's just grown on me. So really cool to see. The car looks aggressive. It looks fast. It's not even moving and it looks fast. And a white kit, I think they're a must. If you haven't tried a white kit, give it a whirl because you can make it whatever you want. So there you go. The M4 GT3, beautiful. Next up, Bauer with some NSU TT footage. I do have an NSU TT. I've done the review. This is the race version, I believe. It looks incredible. So a different car to the one that I've done. Big fan. I'm a big fan of Bauer, as you do know. We did do our special Porsche, and this is going to lead into a new segue. So there is my special. Some are still available. I did keep some for a personal collection, but I will release some to people who are wanting one. The Slot Mania Porsche, I think I need one of these. Anything Porsche related I want, but it's good to see people are choosing Porsche for their special releases. And it wasn't just my idea to choose the Porsche. A lot of people love that brand. So really cool to see. This is one for the collector. It will sell out fast. They normally make their cars, I guess their people that are already on the list normally take up majority of the cars. So there's not normally much left when it comes to the specials. So jump on it if you want it, but it is looking beautiful. So I want to update you on the scam post I did on the That Slot Car group. If you haven't seen it, please jump over there. I will catch you all up to speed right now, but I will be doing a video. The scam is about the freight container that I was purchasing to put in my backyard. I want to clarify some things here. A lot of people were a bit surprised that a container could be put in my backyard. That's not the problem. The container is not an issue. It's very normal in rural areas in Australia that people buy freight containers. We're lucky we've got the space. The issue was that we've lost the money. And when I say we, it's affected the channel. It was a big chunk of change. They did a very good job of getting the money out of me. Yes, being an ex-police officer, I feel a little bit defeated because I did as many checks as I could that I needed to at the time before I purchased it. Let's just say the customer service was incredible, to the point where they pretty much did the job without doing the job. And so hats off to them. I know they're watching because they did watch the channel. I do want to say I'm making some very good progress behind the scenes, which I will share with you when the time is right. So hopefully I'll get a video out this week showing you the investigation I've done behind the scenes. This will go to the police. I'm not the police anymore, but I have done a fair bit of work behind the scenes to try and get the money back. I've also found another victim, which I will help along this journey. I'm glad I've lost the most money that I can find so far, but it has affected the channel. I can no longer do the slot shed like I wanted to, which is very disheartening and knocked me down a lot because let me tell you, the channel doesn't make money. A lot of people think because we're growing subs, it's very hard to make money on YouTube. So unfortunately, no, I won't recoup it through YouTube. It has made a dent to the channel. I felt like giving it all up because unfortunately, that's just how you feel when you lose a lot of money that you honestly, I can't lose. I'm not a rich person, but I'm not here about the money or begging. I'm here to bring someone to justice and of course, transparency to the viewers, the members, and everyone that helps out the channel. And of course, there's been some great help behind the scenes too. So watch this space. Full video to come. I'm going to start a new channel. I should call That PI Guy, but I will update you all when the time is right. So we keep on chugging on though. We keep on filming. So that's a wrap on today's episode of That Slot Car Bulletin for a Tuesday. As always, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for their support. The channel is growing, the hobby is growing. I went to the toy fair on the weekend. It was good that I was known by a lot of people that I didn't think I would be known by because it wasn't open to the public. It was other brands that knew who I was. I have spoken to some great brands whilst I was there. Carrera, Scalextric, of course. Andrew Lehman supported me there. He brings in some really great brands. AFX. I'm doing the best I can to get as much information on the channel, as much product as I can to review for you guys and girls at home, and to keep this hobby going. I love it. I'm here to stay. I really do love this hobby. But as always, at That Stock Car Guy on Instagram, YouTube, Rumble, TikTok, all those great places. If this is the kind of content you like, please consider subscribing. But be safe, take care, support your local. Bye. Wow.